Hi guys.
Hi.
So in this video, we're talking about why we are quitting manifestation.
Yes. Kit and Rosie, manifestation queen and king and queen. We are quitting manifestation.
Throwing that shit out the
Done
window.
with it. And you were probably like, what? So if you're watching this video, you might be one of those people who is trying to prove manifestation wrong. You're trying to debunk it, you're doubting it, and
You
you're
probably
looking
think
for
it's a
proof.
big load of bullshit. Or if you just started your manifestation journey and it feels really hard and you feel like giving up and quitting, then keep watching this video.
Maybe it's not working. Maybe it's not working for you, and we're going to tell you why we're quitting.
All right, so here's the thing with manifestation. When you first start manifestation and you're in kind of like what we could like to call the kindergarten phase,
Beginner phase.
or beginner phase, you start picking up on the basic concepts and you start applying them, right? And before you really fully understand the deeper levels, you've got this idea that manifestation, hey, I talk with my hands, leave me alone. The manifestation is all about just like the vision board and the daydreaming.
The list,
the journaling, the wishing, the hoping, the praying, and
always having your dream in the forefront of your mind nonstop.
which, yeah, that's great. And that is the first step of manifestation. That is going to definitely get you a lot closer to the thing that you desire and your intended outcome. However,
you can't find a needle in a haystack if you don't know you're looking for a needle. So knowing what you want is really important. Knowing what you're looking for is important because you'll be able to identify it once it's there.
absolutely. But here's what the beginners don't understand, and this is why so many people end up giving up prematurely on the idea of manifestation. So there's a few extra steps missing that we figured out over the years that are really, really important to actually having a successful manifestation practice. So number one is the dreaming, hoping, wishing, visualizing phase. You make the vision boards, you write the letters to yourself, you get really, really clear on what it's going to hear, taste, feel, sound like when you get the thing that you want.
Number two is willingness. And when you have willingness in your spirit, when you are embodying willingness, you will take action when you know what action you need to take.
Inspired action, yeah.
So if you don't have a spirit of willingness within you, you will have so many opportunities coming to you, so many opportunities popping into your head, but you won't take action.
Yeah, or you'll just get like overwhelmed with options. You'll get decision paralysis and all of that stuff, right? So, but the actions, actually taking those action steps is really important.
It's what creates momentum and starts to move you forward.
Yeah. So step number three, if you want to be an expert in manifestation, is, we've talked about this many times, releasing the attachment to the outcome. So letting go of that feeling of my life is going to end if I don't get this thing, or my life is going to suck if I don't get this thing, and or like I want this thing so bad. You have to be able to let it go. If you love something, let it go. Let the bird fly free, right? So releasing the attachment to the outcome. So what's step number four?
Yeah, I want to add on that. That step is actually a really important step to not getting into action paralysis. If you are so attached to the outcome, that what will happen is you will start to put so much importance on which action step you take. So releasing attachment is actually a really key component to action, because when you release attachment, you also release attachment to this need to have the perfect action. And a lot of times when people want something so freaking bad and they're so attached to it, they will put so much pressure on themselves to take the perfect action. But if you release attachment, you will just be able to flow in your action steps.
You will know which action you need to take, and you will know that even if this isn't the right action, you will know that it wasn't the right action at some point, and you'll release the attachment to beating yourself up about it.
That's really awesome, because that leads to step four, which is celebrate everything.
Yeah.
Celebrate everything means you actually release judgment of it being right or wrong action. Nothing is bad when you celebrate everything. And if you've ever heard that story about the man with the son, and the son breaks his leg on the horse, and all his neighbors are like, oh, that's so terrible. And he's like, is it? Is it good? Is it bad? You can't judge it. And then the government comes around knocking on the door, trying to get people to come to war, and son has a broken leg. And everybody's like, oh, you're so lucky, that's so good. And he's like, is it? Is it bad? Is it good? That's celebrating everything. It's realizing nothing is bad, nothing is good. Everything is actually in service to your manifestations. When you start looking at even the wrong actions as the right actions, and you look at everything as right, everything is perfect, you will celebrate everything, and you realize that everything is actually here to serve your manifestations. As long as you can get into the mode of celebration, you will see the gifts that are coming to you.
So here's the problem. We've given you these 4 steps. They're relatively simple if you can follow them. If you can stick to them and actually do them, you will be successful at manifestation. But here's the problem. Sometimes it's hard to stick to those steps. Even for us, we've been doing this for a long time, and sometimes it's hard even for us, and we get into a manifestation K-hole, or like what we like to call a manifestation desperation. And what happens then is you become blocked. So not only do you become blocked from your intuition, you become blocked from receiving those action steps, you become blocked, you're energetically blocked, you might start to feel like down and low on energy, like you get stuck.
And stuck is not a fun place to be. Like, we get stuck sometimes. So what do we do when we get stuck with our manifestations? We've been literally writing down, I want a cabin, I want a truck, I want a van, I want this, I want this.
We quit.
We quit.
It's quitting time.
Fuck it. Fuck it. Let's go have some fun.
Yeah.
Let's go enjoy life without needing an outcome of something for us to be happy. You know, in my life, one of the best stories I remember about quitting manifestation was before we even started dating. I had been through a string of not so happy relationships, and I was a hopeless romantic. I still am. And I was single and wanting my soulmate. It was like, clock's a ticking. When is she coming? When I'm gonna have my family? Better show up now. If I'm 27 right now, how much time do I have to have a baby? How much? I was making myself crazy, and I was miserable. And I decided, gosh, if the manifestation of my soulmate and the desire of having it is making me this miserable, maybe it's not out there. And I quit. I decided that I could be happy being the best lesbian aunt, cat mom ever. And I really got good with it. I really got okay with it. And
Kit used to be a lesbian.
You know,
in case you didn't know that.
See the soft, beautiful skin? That comes naturally. It doesn't come to all men. So I quit. It was literally just like 3 months of surrendering the need to have something to be happy, really actually quitting, that you came into my life. And you know, it's something that you have to remember is, even if you quit, anything that is meant for you, as long as you're not blocking it, it will come.
Yeah, and you know, in the years since we started this practice and really dedicated ourselves to it, there have been days where, you know, we get really bogged down by our to-do lists because we create these massive visions that take a lot of action steps to create, and we're good at doing it, right? We enjoy doing it. It's fun.
Enjoy the process.
And we do, but sometimes, you know, the process of doing it creates these to-do lists that are a mile long, and you'll wake up, or sometimes I'll wake up and I'll just feel completely overwhelmed by it and think, gosh, I don't want to do any of this today. And so those are the mornings where I wake up and I think, all right, it's quitting time. When that happens, what I do is I release this like frantic, desperate feeling, oh, I gotta get all this stuff done. And I invite in my intuition. I invite in the nudges from the universe, and inevitably the universe just tells me, you know what, go get some donuts. Like, who cares about that keto, heavy metal detox special diet you're trying to stick to? Who cares about the 8 million appointments and things that you have to get done and websites that you have to design today? Like, go get donuts
that you need to make.
Go get donuts.
Algorithms that you have to hit, all that stuff.
So on those days,
go have fun.
I just listen to that and I go get donuts, you know, and then from there, they always turn into the most amazing days, full of manifestation, full of steps that'll lead us to the next part of our vision, which, like, maybe it means like we go out and we get donuts and we go to the beach, and at the beach we see a cute pig that somebody has as a pet, so we go and we pet the pig and we meet the person, and it turns out that person's the exact person we've been looking to hire for our team, and then that person's cousin also has the car for sale that is our dream car. And then, do you know what I mean? It's like when you listen to the nudge from the universe and you just quit on the to-do list, you quit on all these things you think you need to do, they just come to you in the most easy and effortless and miraculous way.
Here's what you have to do. You have to really quit. You can't quit in the frame of mind of, I quit, I'm gonna go get donuts to get my surprise from the universe.
That was the universe talking. Did you guys hear that?
Thunder! It was a big crack of thunder. That was amazing. To get my surprise from the universe.
We only get thunder like once a year in San Diego, so it's very exciting.
It's very exciting. You can't do that. You can't quit and look for it in every corner and be like, is it that one? Is it that one? Is it there? Is it there? That is not quitting. That is still being in the same mode.
Manifestation, desperation.
Looking, needing, wanting, stalking, hunting. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
So our plea to you is quit. Quit manifestation. Let it go. Go have fun. Really quit in the energy that you know a beautiful life is here right now for you already. You're already living a beautiful life. You already have everything that you can imagine. You already have manifested the dream that you wanted years ago. So what makes you think you can't have the one that you want years down the road?
Yeah.
So just quit and let it come to you.
Yeah. So if you know somebody who needs to hear the message from this video, please share it with them. Leave a comment below. Let us know what it is you're quitting today. And make sure you subscribe to our channel for more stuff like this. Thanks for watching.